Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're covering some of the main currency pairs like the dollar, USD, USD, and some of the commodities, some cryptos, and I will be planning some of my trades in the future. Okay, so let's start off with the DXY. As we have known, um, recently we have had an interest rate cut, but our tone was a bit hawkish. Expecting this there. Nobody actually votes for very one important. People are still pricing in the interest rate cut in the future, but Powell will keep hiding. I think Powell keep hiding that looking at some his speech, the market doesn't really react well. I mean, the crypto market, not the stock market. But the dollar has been strengthening over the past few days because of for some reason. I but also that also makes the other banks like such as the euros also has some interest rate cuts. This euro area, you see interest rate. That's really still hiking interest rate, but like this like the rate strength of the dollar. Still pretty bearish for the euros in general. And most of the stats isn't really good. GDP is a bit better. GDP growth annual is worse. Unemployment still same. Inflation bit better. Inflation unemployment is worse. Interest rate still the same, and balance of trade is much worse compared to the previous. And the government debt to GDP actually got worse as well. Government budget is still in the negatives. Manufacturing better, service PMI better. A lot of these are better, but that doesn't really affect the errors positively. Okay, next week I think we will have a series of interesting events. Oh, wow. Okay. Like, why is are you get it? Is it supposed to show like the whole week? Okay, Gus. Okay, yeah, now here it is. PMIs and the forecast is expected to be better, so so they are pricing in, and the jobs opening are also tend in most places are very bullish for Bitcoin because for the dollar because mostly are priced already priced in. Usually the institutions buy buy the dollar before the Saturday comes. They have the inside data, so like, it's like a bit bearish for euros. I mean, you look at it, maybe in foreign exchange. A lot of these, four of these are bullish for Bitcoin. Let's see how most of it doesn't really matter that much. Pounds. So like bullish for the dollars, at least in the news. The GDP or CPI and stuff. Okay, so right, market is pricing in the US dollar index and could be also looking for like some of the important highs and lows of the dollar. This was a bit optimistic, but it's playing out. This trend is still there, and I have made the mistake of shorting the dollar. I did not follow my plan, and I lost like 2% of my account on this, which isn't ideal. And also on the other CRC trade, yeah, the lows got taken out, but the lows here got taken out. So that's not really ideal, but it is what it is, I guess. very bearish monthly candle for the euros. For euros repair, we have had a it could be a signal of a reversal. Could be well be that the euros to dollar could be well would this retest this low. The resistance turn to support. So like this could be a potential reversal, and but that also means that the liquidity is drying out and barely any money is left running. Okay, USD Japan still going sideways if you look at my wider macro terms, but it's very bullish. Like still bullish on the weekly, still bullish. It's turned bullish a few days back on the daily, and they did not come back to fill this gap, but it just feel like super sad. Okay, yes, imagine it as a impulsive move, and it's got a few back to 65 so it's a good buying opportunity here. I was mistaken. I actually shot this candle because expecting it to stupid trade breakdown, expecting it to be a McDonald patterns. Like this. Because this page can let's stop out. Looks pretty good back then. Back here because expecting it somewhat of a McDonald's pattern. Because we top out the high, but timing was off because the next day Donald Trump and Mrs. Kanai, I don't really remember what her name is, fulfilled some of the speech and turned out to be very bearish for the yen and very bullish for the dollar. So I should got stop out. It is what it is. I think it's in here. It's in like 30th of October. I mean, things always look better if you as a kind of hindsight. Shut there, expect it now because of this week here is towards this high, towards all of this. Towards this high is reverses back. And afterward another swept below. So I expect to be short before bearish on it to be making a potential reversal. Yeah. Not really a bad loss, but something to keep in mind of. Guess I did maybe this is what it is. Okay. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, check Swiss franc, countries, then Japan. A lot of these are bearish. Will be better, but I don't know if I was worse, same. Switch policy is to hike interest rate, but I'm sure it's much worse. The GP bit better, but not really significant. GP account. My budgeting got bit worse and worse too. Bit better, bit better, bit better. But still neutral to bearish on the Swiss franc on the Japanese yen. Let's see some of the positioning. Okay, this Japanese yen, they're going long, I guess, like the majority of them. They're still long gold, of course, there's opposite on gold. And also, one of my confluence for the trade was for the this Japanese yen, they are bearish on the USD and they are bullish on the Japanese yen. So, like, it was some of the reason why I took such trade. USD pound, yeah, very similar, so not very significant divergence. Gold, arrows, bearish. Oh, there it is. God. Let's just start with bearish a few months back. But yeah, stick with gas, I guess. Like this, it started before and the second half of possibility is really more depend for arrows and more bearishness on the arrows. Yeah, yeah. We'll see if a potential reversal will come because we took out this low. If there's some sort of a comeback, some breach divergence, like take out this low, take out this low, could be if the candle, then but the candle closes of this weekend, so could be just a sweep. The next day, if the market opens and we have another push down, suddenly have to be more bearish on the be some passion in this, and then maybe could be something interesting. They're rallying this way, but what is but we are hitting this area. Say set bet a shot the dollar. See if it can go back this when the low time frame. See look at some of the lower time frame, the potential reversal pattern. Yeah, very bearish. They're similar to the other pairs, right? Dollar very bearish because dollar is strengthening both. Okay, let's go here. Speed Switzerland was was same. Wow, 0% interest rate. Okay. Was none of these are bearish catalysts. Wow, very no bearish catalysts for the Swiss franc and one of some of the bullish for the euros. Thai USD I meant. But it's like back on back gold. I think it's like Swiss franc is like back like gold. Have it here. Oh, I think it's like the peg of the arrows from the Swiss francs for the arrows. Could be something also yeah. Oh. Very similar to the arrows. I mean, we'll have to see if we make another low on the larger time frame. Of course, this will be a key level. This will be one of the key levels, and it's also one of the key levels to watch out for. P Brazilian and the franc. Swiss franc is actually doing very well. The Japanese yen, considering they have like 0% interest rate. Looking on gold. Well, I'm not really bearish on gold, but I will have to be more cautious on it. It's hard to be bearish on gold right now. I mean, could have some potential correction. Where was that? Okay, so could be some potential correction. It's just a pullback. I'm trying to buy more in here in 36 up to the 600. Still sitting in profit here. Might just move my stop loss to break even if I don't get rank. But I guess straight to my strategy and just put my spot vessels. So it kind of closes and that's whatever. Okay, let's mark some of the key levels. I think that are important. I short of reversal. I think this is and this is also important. So this I also because this like the last move up because the phone so last big move up before so yeah. This region move past that obstacle to maybe get some maybe go pair on silver and the back is it back is silver trade here in a few days back. Yeah, my initial target was $8,000, but kind of from C closer it because I get back in here. I think see the price 48, 37, 33 around here, and then the reform C just dip back down. So for the time it was pretty good, but after form C, yeah, it rallied back up and yeah, but I don't really like, feel a bit bad about it because that entered like another because it hit the exact support in here, the resistance support and we call it swing failure pattern. So managed to catch caught another low thing was yeah, just like struggle like not it's just keep being at break even. It's giving a break even is very frustrating. Still, still holding gold and on silver is nothing. One is looking similar to Bitcoin charts, but it would be whatever, I guess. Okay, okay. Let's leave there. Um, if I have it, maybe have like around 2.5, still at 2 hours because it's still the same. Maybe take some profit money now because I don't know. We hadn't break above this high. It's like a very key level. I think it's market. One key level in here and another one. Didn't manage to break this, so we managed to make a lower high. So still a bit skeptical. This was a kind of risky trade because there's like you see there's a bullish divergence and there was the swing failure pattern and managed to get in there. Okay, let's look at the crypto charts. Um, I had made a few trades on the crypto, like, but not really that good considering we is not really. So let's look at the shorter time frame. I mean, there's like 5 minutes, so it doesn't really matter. The financial cycle there was this the high of the 1100 $111,000. I think it's like $100,000 y 12,000 dólares, something like that. Hey, it's very short term, like 5 minutes. Nothing really happened because today is Sunday, but I will be covering some of the macro because I don't really get why we're trading on Sunday, but it is whatever. Okay, let's look at it from another perspective on the outflow, for example. This is the most recent low rate. We are trading mostly up in this range, and there are a few key levels I would like to notice. Firstly, is this swing high. We didn't manage to break above it. We're going to wake above this, and then we make a shooting star button. And this is some of the one of the shot that I talked about in a few days back. Um, yeah, something. Yeah, did manage to some of the buys in This buying, but it was a bit too risky, but turned out to be not that bad. It hit the level and then hit here, but I got my sizing just for $8 swing trade. It hit the 1-1, so nothing really changes. I really want to go for 1-3. Mostly it's around this region, 115. I did not hold all the way. I sold it around there. Yeah. Okay. On a very short term, there's two important liquidity price. Places a lot of liquidity, which is above the 112,000 dollars. So you're looking at it from just for the order flows. Yeah, we might just swipe to liquidate all of that, of the price that is high out, and the next stop will be at 112. There's a lot of liquidity below, so I would rather not look at it. If we look at this on the weekly, there's a lot of people putting the stop loss above this high. So this, and a lot of liquidity. Yeah, people selling at the support. Ideally, I would rather just go long support, and for them get liquidated back in. Yeah. Just the 1 week back, so I think we could have another move up. But look at it on daily talk about the liquidation back. Short long. There are actually more longs to liquidate because some are longing at all the way to 80K. This is a bit outrageous. I would rather not go long if something that disastrous might happen. 117K, 150K. This would be the end of this move. But people still piling long, especially at the 90K, 99K. Just like that level. Yeah, these are the key levels. Key levels in here. Let's move some of this order. This is a key level, and this is also killable. I think that some people are literally letting the liquidation all the way down to 70K. Yeah, at least I'm happy with 80K. Degens, man. Even is that okay? 100K. There's no. This is price recovery territory, so no. 17K. Just marking out of of the key levels. Not actually, it's not actual. In 19K. This all the way to 120K. So the key levels are obviously here, but we did manage to have a push down. But we still have a lower high. So let's point out the probabilities. And the price still trading in the port of control. So because it's Sunday, expect it to, as a habit, this imbalance, but it's going sideways with imbalance. My scenario would be that it go up. Well, sell out this high, take out this low. It has to take out this low or not. Doesn't really matter. I can just go up. And if the bot push up is more feasible that way, because there's still like a gap. Just have to, yeah, there's still a gap in here, but it is very significant. Not really gap. And is December, will December be very bullish for Bitcoin as we have seen in the seasonality chart? Will it be bullish or will we end the bull market in here? Yeah, this this some yes like Joyce big liquidate for some reason. I can never get it. Uh, can never get why they go full margin with millions of dollars. At some point, you can just like stake things and get enough money. Okay, there seems to be a kind of a scrap in here. 30 minutes. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a scrap in here. Silver the high and hopefully we're going to silver the lows. If it in confidence to go short, ideally we want to take out this one first. So there will be no shorts for now. Just short like a few minutes, like just a few hours. Why I short in here? I short in this candle here. Expecting the stop loss below this, a bit above this, and then to the other way down. But if I manage to push back up because it's hit the 200 EMA, that's going to be what my explanation. God. Well, this seems to be a bit of a dip here because it's still weekend. We still haven't seen how the candles play out, but you're looking at it from a just from the weekly web view, just go sideways for few weeks. Like you can see, it's back in July, we go sideways and you go down. This actually goes sideways. July all the way, just to go up and then it goes sideways the whole month. I think that a little bit more trending. They're making high lows on the weekly as such, so no reason to be turned to bearish and call it the market top because I'll still be looking at the margin borrow. Margin borrow. Sorry about that. Yeah, margin borrow. Rate. 4 hours. But with this back then in the other hands, we will manage to count the annual percentage rate up to 50%, 60%. And more above some 10% is a bit alarming. 10% is a bit alarming. Every time we have seen like for 10%, we have marked a temporary top and then go up until we just borrow more. See some say vehicles, but mostly in June we just go sideways. It just look painful because it just go most of it just sideways and then pump and then the bad news and then everyone had liquidated. I don't think the bull market is ended yet until break below this low. Until break below this low, it's fitted somewhat of a top is in. Although as time goes on, I would to could it go to 150k? Why to go here? We need a 40% increase in the market cap and book Bitcoin is like 2.2 trillion market cap in dollars. And like 50% is like $1 trillion pouring in, not to mention the altcoins, Ethereum, Solana, and such. Realistically, I don't really believe that Bitcoin and the crypto market will have five like $2 trillion pouring in. Some could be near. Like, I mean, the more feasible target would be around 140K or 135K. It's like on the very expensive region. Or it could just be 130K one day and then it's go down. So we have to be prepared for that. If we do see somewhat of a move that is right above this low, push up to here to liquidate all the shorts, dumped all the way down. It could be another liquidation event like this and not killing because it could be the way this bull market ends and just end it with a huge rock. Like just all that dump is one day, which will trigger panic selling and such. No, rather you just go short in this region and defense do not stand and keep on hoping it will go up forever if it won't because quantitative easing is next year. It's not no quantitative easing just started now or not because the Fed had just ended quantitative tightening, but doesn't mean it will start easing right afterwards. So, the point of Bitcoin, book bear would rather be more bullish on it. If we do have on a very short term, take about one this low and we'll take out this high and then we'll take out this low. Or take out this high, maybe take out this low or not. Maybe because it's more the better buying opportunities for the institutions. I would rather to just drop the coin, just buy it if I were them, to be honest. It's just like it's for a very short term, wow. Especially some weakness in the Bitcoin shorts. Usually 3 p.m. 11 p.m. 11 a.m. is fine, I guess. To 10 p.m. is on Sunday. It's actually decent time to trade crypto. And I think that's it for this video. Would you enjoy it and or you enjoy my rant? You can like the video and share to your friends who might enjoy just hearing me jabbing. Just just listening it so you can go to sleep easier. That's it for the video. See ya.